a chance to... The fuck
B,
you
got a
want?
gig for you.
Yeah,
One
that's
I'd
what I
rather
thought.
not have. Bryce Stone, preacher on TV. His son was brutally murdered. Only way to catch this child killer is to get your hands on the original BD that reported the whole thing. Yeah, you heard that right, unfortunately. More info attached.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. Okay? Well, then fuck off. No, you don't know, Jack.
This arm! It is not mine! None of this me! Cold, dead metal! All of it! What? What have I done
What
to
happened?
deserve this?
Your implants, they look half done.
Done or not done? It is of no importance. A bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber. And yet, they knew about this. For me, there is no return.
Hold on. Somebody forced you.
Not just me, my brother too. They drugged us, desecrated my body. And all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
Makes no sense. Who'd go and do something like this? And why?
We were out begging for alms when they approached us. They laughed at us and asked if we would take implants as a donation. They looked more machine than human. They told us they would improve us like tools.
Maelstrom. How about your brother? He's still with him?
Yes, I was first. Then they were trying to decide how to modify him. You look like someone who can reason with these people. I beg you, please, help my brother. I only hope it is not too late. I do not wish for him to end up like I have.
Fine. I'll help. But just so you know, things might get ugly. Maelstrom doesn't mess around.
There must be some other way. Help us, please, but without any bloodshed. I beg you.
I'll see what I can do. Either way, your brother's getting out.
I do not know how to thank you. They're keeping him in a shop just north of here. You shall find it next to the road along the docks.
How poetic. A monk in distress. They should include this in your epic. What are you gonna do? Cross your legs and meditate till they drop dead?
Wish you dropped dead.
Why the fuck do I always get... It's like metal look.
Tubes, listen. What if instead of an oar, I chipped an iron? Every time you have to take a piss, and then he'll start a next-gen Buddhist fellowship of, get this, old metal monks. You stole my fucking joke. flop again and I'll rip your tongue out.
This is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Please! Dharma has brought me peace. Do not deprive me of him. Do not do this! Incantations against my beliefs. Please! I do not want them.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So... what?
Glad I got here in time. Are you okay? Did they do anything to you?
I was lucky. They could not decide which implant would be funnier.
Cyber psychos. The lot of them.
One of them wanted to remove my jaw. The thought itself gave me shivers. Thankfully, did not get the chance. To what do I owe this intervention of yours?
Was walking by, caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Thing about Maelstrom, they're never just joking. Nah, the truth, your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. But my life is not worth the deaths of others. One good deed does not justify the suffering you have sown. You have committed evil in its purest form.
I liked your brother more.
It's like he's gonna be a full little... Chubes, listen! What if instead of an arm, stabbed him with iron? Every time he'd have to take a piss, he'd... Started. Can't put his fellowship in one fun. Get this! Full metal monks!
Deprive me of him.
Open your flop again and I'll rip your tongue out.
This is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Last place and that's it. Think you're clever?
Do not do this! Incantations against my beliefs. Please! I do not want them.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So... what are you doing here? What happened?
Glad I got here in time. Are you okay? Did they do anything to you?
I was lucky. They could not decide which implant would be funnier.
Cyber psychos. The lot of them.
One of them wanted to remove my jaw. The thought itself gave me shivers. Thankfully, did not get the chance. To what do I owe this intervention of yours?
Was walking by, caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Thing about Maelstrom. They're never just joking. Nah. The truth, your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
From the bottom of my soul, thank you. I'm especially grateful nobody was killed. May you continue on the path of peace. What compels these monsters is of no consequence. It is not up to us to judge what they deserve.
Yeah, sure. How'd you even get taken by Maelstrom? Most people avoid him like the plague.
We are here as strangers. We wander from place to place. When we arrived in Night City, we had no time to identify its dangers.
Don't monks live in monasteries?
It used to be they did not. My brother and I belong to a group that follows the earliest Buddhist teachings. It is an interesting life. We have met many unusual people.
Yeah, so I see.
There's no need for sarcasm. We know the world is dangerous. But if one takes no risks, one will never know what lies beyond their front door. I'm sure you understand.
Your brother's waiting for you. Not far from here.
First I must catch my breath, and then I shall go. It is him who shall need saving now.
Look who's taken the righteous path. If you're so afraid of killing, maybe you should have become a monk instead of a merc.
Killing isn't the solution to everything.
If you want to change the world, there's always a price to be paid. As for these chrome fucks, you think they got all this gear by sitting around going,
If they had enough to spare on monks, then surely they don't need all of it.